a deeper look at I Ching because we are going to pick out certain hexagrams, which is very meaningful hexagrams, and to take a deep dive into that. So what people will learn is how much wisdom contained in each and every hexagram, how much they are interconnected between the hexagrams. And so metaphorically, instead of having the whole painting in front of you to understand the structure, now this course, we are going to hold a magnifier and diving, picking out a certain interesting ingredient and really amplify those and develop a relationship. How can we appreciate individual ingredients to form a rich relationship with each and every hexagram? And I hope that it's almost like teaching itself as a well of rich resources for wisdom. But this course, you will feel like each and every hexagram is itself an independent well. It's almost like going to take people into a rabbit hole, Alice in the Wonderland, right? So to explore what is hidden in those hexagrams and what extra connections you can make. I Ching has 64 hexagrams, right? So it's our limited space wouldn't allow us to explore all of them. And in order to benefit from understanding the richness of it, and we really need to have a space to be able to dive into some of the hexagrams, and then you know how to form a relationship with hexagram. Once you know those hexagrams can be read as such, can be unpacked like that, can be played so, then probably the rest of the hexagram you can do the same. Of course, if you want to know more, then we have to probably unfold more courses. But for those 4 selected hexagrams, they are um, the creative, the receptive. So the heaven and earth energy, first of all, they are a pair. So why they are selected? Because they are the most fundamental duality, symbolizing the feminine and masculine quality. So I want the audience to have a very firm and solid grip on it. And this fundamental duality was also mostly mentioned in Jung's work. So we can make a lot of connection between East and West. And I'm going to bring in a lot of fairy tales or myths from the Eastern culture to enrich the understanding of the masculine and the feminine energy in their, different languages from East and West. And so that's the first set. And we will also see how these two energy interplays. So there will be bring naturally to the other affiliated hexagrams. When we explore that, you will see how the fabric of I Ching is interconnected. Now, the 2 other hexagrams, also a pair I selected, is abysmal and the clean. So the water and the fire energy. You know, these 4 energies actually carried the whole book of change. Maybe people who followed the last I Ching course may recall that the book 1 was mostly centered around the interplay or manifestation from the heaven and earth, or the creative and the receptive energy. And the book 2 was all centered around the water and the fire energy, which is a clean and abysmal. Now, the other reason that I selected those 4 is also because I wish the audience could internalize those energy and play more, make more associations with their life. And if you look at the world around us, those 4 energies are always present. However, our society has strong propensity and biases of one side than the other. For instance, our society probably have much more propensity, no matter whether you found it in education, politics, or business world. You will notice a strong propensity oriented toward masculine energy. And you will notice a strong tendency to value more the knowledge than the wisdom. And so that the reason that we will explore in the space as individual, what would be our meaningful contribution in the circle of our own influence to bring the balance between knowledge, wisdom, between masculine and feminine. And we have all instruments in our hand to make meaningful changes. If you know already how to consult I Ching, but probably didn't get the most out of each hexagram, so this could give you a flavor that how you read those hexagrams, how you make rich associations to your life, how relevant are they? They're not just the hexagram to be read, but actually the hexagram to be embodied. So how can you apply it to your life? I think it's actually for everyone. There is not a very high technical hurdle because we are going to explore those themes are very relevant for our daily life. Now, it might be beneficial if you follow the first I Ching course. If you haven't been, come into contact with I Ching at all in your life, and so I would say for everyone who has a curiosity, who want to unpack the most out of those hexagrams, but also to understand, to equip him or herself with more richer lenses to, in their own consultation with I Ching, that will be the ideal audience. Welcome to join me in the journey of take a deeper look at I Ching. See you there.